All over, Mom. Hello, good morning. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, hi, my name is Carrie. I am a TV host and I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Happy September. I truly cannot believe that we are here already. The summer went by in a flash. I'm a summer forever girly, so I am not letting summer go without a fight because technically, summer goes until like September 21st. So all these people naysaying that summer's over, blah, 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 just hold it right there, partner, okay? Because it's not, and we are gonna let it ride until we can't let it ride anymore. Regardless, happy September, here we are, it is Sunday. In my last vlog, which if you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it, but in my last vlog, I talked about how important my Sundays are to setting myself up for the week for success. And I even said in that vlog, like, I should do a video about that. That's such a good idea, Carrie. So, alas, here we are. I am taking you guys through my Sunday and some of the things that I like to do on Sundays and how it really helps set me up for the week. I use my Sundays a lot as like a rejuvenation day where I catch up on some things around the house, some household things, but I also like to read, I like to take a nap, I like to rest and just get prepared for the week mentally, emotionally, like all the ways I am preparing for a good week. And I found that when I can't have this Sunday to myself and when I can't do these things, my week is never as good as it could have been. So if you do not have some kind of Sunday ritual to set you up for the week, I encourage you to look into it. There's this saying that goes like, plan to prepare, no, wait. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. There you go. Which basically means like you're only as good as your preparation. And honestly, as a journalist, I wholeheartedly believe this, especially when I was working in sports. There's a lot of people who would see me on the field at Kaufman when I worked for the Royals, and they would see me interacting with the players, being in the dugout, like doing these really fun things, and they would be like, oh my gosh, that's a dream job. Like, I want to do that. That's so cool. Don't get me wrong. It is a dream job. It's so cool. And I was so grateful to be able to do that. But there is so much preparation that goes into getting to that point. Being on the field is like the cherry on top of the sundae, but all the work that goes into being prepared before those moments is like the actual work. And if you only want to be on the field, like you're going to be rudely like awakened when you realize that that is like 10 to 5% of the job. Like all the rest of the stuff comes down to preparation, comes down to knowing your stats, knowing what's going on the team, being informed, knowing like trade deadlines, rules, all these other things. There's so much that goes into it. And just being on the sidelines and having a conversation with Salvador Perez is like literally the like tiniest bit of the job. So that's all to say that preparation is so key in so many aspects of life. And I've definitely adopted that thought process when getting ready for the week, and it has only served me really well. So we're gonna go through my day and I'm gonna tell you about the things I like to do, the things I like to do to set myself up for success. Now you already got a peek. Hold on. My dad's calling me. Be right back. Hello. Hi. I have a Zoom meeting with my family, so BRB. Okay, one of the first things I need to do is bring some order to my closet. I am one of those people who, as I go throughout the week and like I try things on and I decide not to wear them, I just throw them in the floor on my closet. So by the end of the week, my closet is super, super messy. And then on Sunday, I clean it up. And then by the end of the week again, it's a mess again. So it's kind of a cycle, but it works for me. And actually I already preliminary did some cleaning yesterday because I did some laundry. So this is actually better than it was, but we have some work to do. So first thing we're gonna do is tidy up my closet. So much better, y'all. So much better. Hello from the car. I got a good start on my Sunday to-dos, but we are taking a little midday break because I'm gonna go to the shelter, Missouri Pit Bull Rescue, where I volunteer and where I got Doogie from, and I'm gonna do the mid shift there. A lot of times I will do this on Saturdays, but this week it just so happened that there was a Sunday shift open and I didn't have much going on, so I decided to pick one up. So it'll be just a little break in my day. I will take you guys along. Spending time at the shelter is really good for my mental health. When I go a couple weeks without seeing the dogs or without volunteering, like I can just tell, like it's just my me time with the dogs. This shelter is really small, so when I'm there, I'm usually the only one there, except sometimes when there's things going on, if they're doing like maintenance on the shelter or something, sometimes I'll see people, but I'm the only one doing the shift interacting with the dogs. So it's, yeah, really my me time, and I really enjoy it, and it really does recharge me for the week. So while I said, like I said, I don't usually do this on Sunday, a lot of time it's my Saturday activity, it is an important part of me recharging and getting ready for the week. So I'm excited to do that, and I'm excited to take you guys with. Before we head to the shelter, we have to do something else that I tend to do on Sundays, which is go to the library and drop my books off. A lot of the times I will exchange them for new books. I will drop off the books that I've read and then I'll get new ones. But honestly, last time I was at the library, I got like 8 books. Ooh. So I really don't need any new ones yet, but I am gonna drop these 3 off that I whipped through this week. So let's do it. Okay, I'm done with my shift at the shelter. One of the things I always do on Sunday is I fill up my tank with gas, because there is nothing worse than getting in the car on Monday and realizing you out of gas and you didn't plan ahead. So I have gotten in the habit of doing this, and pretty much I go through a gallon of gas a week. So it pretty much evens out. Like by the time Sunday comes around, like the tank is at E and like I need to go fill up. So we are gonna do that real quick here before we make our way home. $2.97 for gas. Honestly, not bad. All right, we are set to go for gas for the week. Love having that done. All right, so something that I do every Sunday, which this is not unique. I think every girl in the history of the world does this on Sunday. But of course, on Sunday evenings, I take an everything shower. This is always what I do on Sundays. I look forward to it so much. I wash my hair, I double wash my hair, double shampoo, condition, shave every crevice of my body, scrub everything down, exfoliate, do all the things. Like this is a good like half hour, 45-minute shower. Like I take my time and I savor it. Like I love my everything shower. I really do. So let's get the water going and let's light this candle. All right, everything shower complete. The next thing I do is that I'm gonna put, normally I would put like a deep conditioner or a leave-in conditioner in my hair, but I kind of don't have one at the moment. I really like the one, the Way it's called, leave-in conditioner. I'm sure you've heard of it, seen it. It's so good, it smells so good, it is worth the money, but I just finished one, I haven't gotten a new one yet. So what I've been using instead is just going in with this argan oil that I just got at Target. And I have a lot of hair, so I do 5 pumps of this. I know that seems like a lot, but I have a lot of hair, so, and I focus it on the ends, and I just go through and make sure it's all covered. Then after that, I go in with this Goldilocks Signature Serum. I actually got sent this in PR. They sent me their conditioner, their shampoo, their conditioner, and this. And I finished the shampoo and conditioner, and I really liked it. And I still have some of this, so I do like 4 or 5 pumps of that too. A lot of times on Sundays, I will do a mask before I shower, and I will also use this Miel Rosemary scalp stuff. This is scalp and hair strengthening oil. A lot of times I'll do this. I'll put this in my hair, on my scalp, mix it up, and then I'll use coconut oil. This is just coconut oil that I got at Target, and I will put coconut oil on my ends, basically like from here down, just to moisturize, and then I will pull that back into like a slick back bun, and I will leave all that stuff in my hair for like half a day, honestly, and then I will take my everything shower. I didn't do that today because I had my volunteer shift, which honestly, if I would have thought of it, I could have done it before my shift, left it in during my shift, and then, you know, taken my shower after like I did, but I just forgot. After that's in, I'm gonna comb through gently. The other thing I do right after I get out of the shower is I always moisturize my entire body, because I just always feel so dry after the shower. I just use basic moisturizer from the drugstore because I think it works just fine. The other reason why I do this right after I get out of the shower is because before I go to bed tonight, I am gonna self-tan for the week. And it always is better if this stuff is kind of soaked into your skin for a little bit before you put the self tanner on. So I moisturize right after I shower, and then a couple hours later, pretty much right before I go to bed, I will put my self tan on. Okay, so the things that I do that probably set me up the most for the week is setting up my planner for the week, and then doing like my little scrapbooking from the week before. So if you watched a couple of vlogs ago, I was talking about how I've been doing a picture a day in my planner. And I kind of decided I wanted to start doing this at the beginning of the year, and I've pretty much like stuck to it. So I just take a picture every day and then I glue it into my planner. You can see them all. Some of them I'll take more than one picture. On the weekends, sometimes I'll take, you know, 3 or 4 pictures. And then I'll cut them out and I'll just glue them in. So these are my ones from Monday to Friday. And I usually print these off at work, honestly, because the printer there is better. So I'm gonna cut them, glue them in, and then I usually doodle around them with my markers for a little bit. And this is all from last week. So once I'm done with that, I'll be ready to move on to the next week. And I can do all my planning for the week, but I always start with like fixing or like finishing the week before I go into the next week. So let's get crafting. All right, I've got all of my little pictures from the week added. In fact, most days I ended up having 2 pictures a day. I really only try and do 1 a day. Sometimes it's like a picture from work. Sometimes it's a picture of the dogs. You can see one of those is a picture from work, and one of them is Cedric and Doogie curled up in the morning time. So I kind of just take a picture of whatever. It was something I just kind of on a whim decided that I was gonna do at the beginning of the year, and I'm really surprised that I've stuck with it, but I have, and it's fun to look back on them, honestly. So I've kept up with it, and it's fun. Okay, now that I'm done with last week, I go forward into next week, and what I do is I add all of my work stuff. So I time block off my schedule from 8 to 2 or 3 every day is work, and then I usually will add in, if it's in my schedule, if my boss has sent me my schedule for the week, I will add in my pre-records if I have pre-records or if I have post-records. A lot of times he doesn't add all those in until Monday, so I don't know for sure. But I will go through and I will put my schedule in for work so that I know what my week kind of looks like. And the other thing I will try to do is I will try to schedule my workouts like tonight on Sunday. And I don't always stick to those. Sometimes I get a hiccup and I have to cancel one, or I'm too tired, or like whatever it is, something comes up. And so I don't always, like, those aren't set in stone. But I do go to the app for the yoga studio that I'm a part of, and I will sign up for my workouts for the week, and then I will pencil them in to my planner. So we're good to go for the week. I will also add in like my daily habit type of stuff. There's a couple of daily habit things that I like to track in my planner. One of them is meditation/gratitude, morning pages, vitamins and medication, and then walking doogie. Those are like my 4 daily things that I do. I try to do every day, and I do track those in my planner. So I will go ahead and add those all in for every day. The other thing I will add in is on Thursday, I do the social media for Missouri Pitbull Rescue on Facebook. So I will always add in for my like daily to do NPR social, like I'll always add that right away on Sunday so that it doesn't slip my mind or anything like that. So I will just spend time Sunday night. I always do this Sunday night. In fact, usually I do it like around this time, dinner time, when I'm like sitting in front of the TV and watching something. It's kind of like, it's a mindless thing to do. It's not hard for me to do, and it really sets me up for success. There have been times when I haven't taken the time to do this on Sunday, and I'm kind of doing it on Monday, or I do it like the day, you know, I'll do Mondays Monday, and then I'll do Tuesday, like, and it just seems a little more haphazard when I do it like that. Like when I really take the time to just sit down on Sunday and add all my stuff in, so I can get a look at what my schedule is tentatively gonna be like, it really helps me to feel like I just have a better handle on my life, honestly. And like I said, like a lot of times some of this stuff changes. Like my boss will add in interviews, which is totally fine. And so I'll have to like adjust my schedule. I'll have to cancel a workout class. Like it's okay that there's changes, but just having like a general grasp of things right away on Sunday night is super helpful for me. So I'm gonna add all those things in now. All right, I have got my whole planner set up for the week. Makes me feel so good just to look at it and know that I am ready to take on what is coming. Now it is time to relax a little bit. What I really need to do is finish the 3rd episode of Rings of Power because first of all, every episode, there's three episodes that came out like right away, and they're all like north of an hour. So I have had to watch them all like one at a time because I just can't sit still for like 3.5, 4 hours to watch like the same show. Anyways, so I have like half, maybe like 3/4 of the 3rd episode left, and I really want to watch that tonight and get it over with. Not get it over with. I'm really liking it, honestly, but I really just want to get them all watched because I have a podcast that I listen to called House of R where they recap it all, and I really am eager to hear their thoughts, but I need to finish watching it first. So that's what we're gonna put on, and we're gonna relax a little. I'm about ready to go to bed, but the last thing I do before I go to bed is I put my self-tan on. So this is the self-tan that I'm currently using. It's by Be Tan, and it is the Insanely Dark 1 Hour Self-Tan Mousse. It's the shade Too Tan to Give a Damn. I think I got this at Walmart, and I really do like this stuff, and the price is really good. So far, I really recommend. Let's do this. I'm gonna let that sink in, and I'm gonna put on some skincare. I'm gonna do some tretinoin. I only use this maybe like a couple times a week nowadays, but I feel a zit coming in right down there. I always try and do hyaluronic acid when I do the tretinoin because it's definitely drying. Eye cream I'm using right now and really liking is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. There is so much in here. This container is gonna last me forever because you just use the tiniest bit, but it's so thick and creamy and like luxurious feeling. And then nighttime moisturizer, I'm using the Versed Skin Soak Rich Moisture Cream. Again, just really thick and creamy and decadent feeling. All right, I already brushed my teeth, so I'm good to go there. And the #1 key to setting myself up for success on Sunday night to have a good week is that I am in bed before 10 p.m. 9:30 is honestly ideal because I can get into bed and I can read my book for 30 minutes and then I could be lights out at 10 p.m. And my alarm is set for 5:45 or 6, depending on if I have a workout class in the morning, which tomorrow I do, so we'll set it for 5:45. All right, y'all, and that is gonna do it. That is my Sunday kind of set myself up for success routine. It's not always like that. There are some times when it differs in different ways, but for the most part, that is some version of what I like to do every Sunday to really set myself up for the week, give myself some time to myself, give myself some recharge time. A lot of the time I will spend time reading or taking a nap. I really didn't get a chance to do that today because I went to the shelter instead, but in substitute of taking a nap and reading, going to the shelter is pretty rejuvenating for my spirit as well. So it all kind of adds up and evens out. Thank you so much for being here. Wherever you're watching this in the world, I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. Can't wait to see you again very soon. I've got a lot more videos coming your way, so make sure you subscribe, like, comment, whatever, or don't. Either way, I still love you and I appreciate you being here. I'll see you again very soon in my next video. Bye.